Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legend. On tonight's show, we're gonna take a look at Brandon Bailey's GoboMonk, and it's a pretty decent deck, I must say. I've just tested it for a bit, and gonna take it to the ladder. Long story short, it's an aggro deck, but it can behave as mid-range as well, because it has a lot of synergies, and we're going to talk about that shortly. We've got Dust-Eared Skirmisher, which is one good goblin. Okay, here we have it. Takes damage from a creature, give that creature -1/-1, so it's a good trading creature. We've got Bloody Hand Chef, 2 copies of it. Could work with 3, but I think 2 are enough. You don't want to rely too much on something that can be removed. Mortal Traitor for damage, aggro of course, Murkwater Witch. This is a goblin and gives a creature -1/-1. Now the synergies with all these curses, we also have the Murkwater Scourge, 3 copies of it. Murkwater Savage buffs itself up every time you summon an agility creature. Eastmarch Crusader for some draws. A bit of Fish, a Witch, which also acts like a curse on summon, just like the Murkwater Witch. Reflective Automaton, which behaves as a goblin, because it's an automaton, and it has any creature type. Corner Club Gambler for some draws, and Murkwater Skirmisher to buff all these goblins up. Now, the interesting stuff with the synergy with the curses comes from Shearpoint Dragon and Leaf Lurker. So you basically have the ability to remove creatures at your whim, and Shearpoint Dragon ensures that any curse doubles itself down. And you know what that means for Bloody Hand Chef. So whenever you reduce an enemy creature's power or health with an effect, Bloody Hand Chef gains that much power or health. Meaning, if you've got a Shearpoint Dragon on board, any curse or any HP or attack deduction basically count towards the buff of Bloody Hand Chef. Now, if you have a Shearpoint Dragon, all the curses double down on... yeah, they double down. So -1/-1 becomes -2/-2. And you know what that means. Bloody Hand Chef receives that buff, not the original, but the one after all the bonuses have been applied. And of course, for finishing moves, Taskad and Cliff Racer, you can also benefit from sealing all those nasty guards that block your win with a Nasi. So, decent card drawing, decent curve, a bit too high on the 5 cost, but it's understandable why. Good removals, good buffing capabilities, and that's pretty much it. You don't even need Divine Fervors here. Should I say something else about the deck? Well, there's really not much that you can say, but I think I mentioned it in the opening. It's an aggro deck, but you can use it as mid-range. And why can you use it as mid-range? Well, due to high removal, due to curses, you can basically trade yourself to a winning position and then push for lethal whenever you find the circumstances correct. What I mean by that, well, ensure your opponent is not playing something like Prophecy, Battle Mage, or whatever. Ensure that you've got a decent board which cannot be removed if you, I don't know, break enough rooms and your opponent is playing Control and can play Ice Storm. But with all the buffs, I think that Ice Storm is pretty much irrelevant from a point forward. And that's pretty much it. It's really, really simple to use, and it's pretty fun to play as well. And at most times, you'll basically just flabbergast your opponent, and will usually concede. Or you just push for lethal turn 5 or 6, something like that. It's that powerful. So let's hop on to some on-camera testing and show you guys how the deck works. And we'll see you guys on ladder. Alright, starting first game of the night, playing against an Ebonheart Pact. We care little about what this Ebonheart Pact can do, we'll just throw away this Leaf Lurker here. So let's see this deck's aggro capabilities. Ooh, this is the perfect opening hand. Scouts report, alright, so I'm guessing it's a Slay Rage Ebonheart. Which is actually good, because we want to end the game quickly. Mortal Traitor in the field lane. We also have a Milkwater Scourge for those curses. And a Shadow Shift. That's very good against whatever lethal creature, probably fastest skill recruit my opponent will play. Gonna drop the Skirmisher here and also Bloody Hand Chef, just in case my opponent drops something in the field lane that can't be tradable. Ooh, this is actually good. So the Skirmisher, the Dusty the Skirmisher, I can use it to trade into that Corner Club Gambler, removing it. Why? Because whenever it takes damage, it'll deal -1/-1, and thus the Bloody Hand Chef just got a buff. Just gonna hit the face here, and I'm gonna drop the Milkwater Scourge. Basically because we can apply Curse, and Curse buffs the Bloody Hand Chef even more. And my opponent concedes. Aggro capabilities? Check. We're definitely gonna play some more. I'm gonna try to find a match where we'll also play mid-range. Okay, on to game number 2. Playing against a mono... what's that? Endurance deck. We'll keep these. We've got one Goblin, we've got the Gambler, we've got the Skirmisher that buffs up Goblins. But we don't have an early creature play yet. Nope, did not change. So we'll just have to skip one turn of damage, potential damage. No play from my opponent as well. This could be a full guard endurance deck, or maybe something relying on mid to late game. I'm gonna drop the Corner Club Gambler, and I will throw away the Eastmarch Crusader. I'm gonna see if my opponent tries to trade. We'll definitely play Skirmisher next turn and remove that Dark Guardian. We will also be drawing 2 cards. The only thing that I fear in this mono endurance deck are those 3-cost 3/3 that can get guard if the top card of your deck is endurance, but this was not the case. Squish the Wimpy. Interesting, so it could be a Slay deck, relying on Night Talon Lord, probably Blood Magic Lord. We're not gonna say too much to wait for that to happen. So we're gonna play Bloody Hand Chef. Let's draw a card. Damn it. Dusty the Skirmisher to the rescue. We have some good potential damage. With the Milkwater Skirmisher buffing those 2 goblins. That's a lot of damage to consider. Expunge. Healing and drawing a card. This could also be a Ring of Imaginary Might deck. Let's play Shearpoint Dragon. I'm gonna deal a lot of damage here. I'm basically ensuring the survivability of the Bloody Hand Chef. Another young mammoth. Okay. Please a Kinneroth. I have 6 Magicka, and I can get rid of that Dark Guardian in the field lane with the Murkwater Witch. That'll leave the Dark Guardian with 0 attack, allowing me to trade favorably with my Shearpoint Dragon there. And it'll also provide some defenses. Oh, and the Bloody Hand Chef will buff itself accordingly. Oh my god, it's gonna be an 8/8. Okay, so I'm gonna deal 4 damage. I think I should have traded with that before applying the Murkwater Skirmisher. That way, the Bloody Hand Chef would have received yet another +1/+1.
Restoration mage can never be counted out.
Or even more. Could have been a 10/10, I believe, thanks to the Shearpoint Dragon. But my bad.
It has been an engaging hunt.
I don't think my opponent can do much right now. Game is pretty much over. I mean, that 8/8 is a lot to take. Expunge on my own dragon, and it was a good game. Thank you for the match. Still not really a mid-range play. We're gonna try one more game, and then I think I'm gonna end for tonight. Game number 3, and playing against the Crusader. I really think... Ooh, and we don't have the ring. I'm gonna keep these. Okay, if this is an Aggro Crusader, it's gonna be the perfect matchup to show you guys how mid-range can be used with this deck. Yep, it's definitely Aggro Crusader, and it could be token as well.
You can trust me.
I'm gonna try to move the Immortal Traitor away. Oh, never mind. Yeah, actually I'm gonna move it. Dropped it in the Shadow Lane because my opponent could have summoned a Mortal Gatekeeper, but this was not the case. Would have been great. Let's see what we can draw here. A Murkwater Witch.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
I'll use the Murkwater Witch to protect the Immortal Traitor and get rid of one of those token generators. I also have a problem with that Bruma Profiteer. Fire Imp. Okay, that's another.
I'll profit from your death.
Ooh, another Murkwater Witch. That's actually even better. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the Murkwater Witch. And try to remove that Fiery Imp. Just to get rid of 3 damage. That's really important. And Reflective Automaton. Next turn, Unglim and Murkwater Skirmisher basically buff the Automaton and the 2 Murkwater Witches. Wow, that's a lot of tokens in the field lane. Trying to contest the top damaging lane from my side.
No patience for fools.
Thank you for giving me so many cards. Ah, damn it. Another Murkwater Witch, but I can't play it. Not right now. I'm gonna drop Unglim here. And I'm gonna get rid of the Moon Profiteer. And because I have so much HP on those Murkwater Witches, thanks to the Skirmisher, I can basically use them to get rid of the tokens.
Nicely done.
Thank you. And I fear not having that Mortal Traitor at just 2 HP, because it's literally impenetrable to get to it right now. There's 2 guards in the field lane. If my opponent plays Divine Fervor, then, well, things could go south. I don't think they will. It will be interesting to see if my opponent will be trading on that Shadow Lane, trying to get rid of that Reflective Automaton. Why? Because it'll just keep growing next turn.
My axe is sharp, and my patience is thin.
Mortal Executioner, yeah, I definitely don't think he'll be trading. Last recruit, no, he did not trade. I'd say that's a big mistake. So, what can we do right now? Well, just gonna drop the second Skirmisher. And, oh, there's a little battery. And I'll give myself some chances to trade favorably. Oh, damn it. I forgot to drop the Murkwater Witch first. My bad. My bad. It's pretty late. I'm a bit tired. But this is good because we can use a Murkwater Witch to get rid of that 2-1. So my opponent is basically left with just 1 card in hand. And and an old clan captain in the Shadow Lane, which is guarded, by the way. So my opponent concedes. A pretty good display of mid-range capabilities. What do you guys think? Well, let me know in the comment section. Big shout out to my channel supporters. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.